My name is Chris Murray. I'm an ecologist at Imperial College London, working in the Grantham Institute for Climate Change and the Environment and the Department of Infectious Disease Epidemiology. So many people will be familiar with the most obvious effects of climate change, like increasing temperatures and sea level rise. But can these things really affect human health? What's the evidence that these types of climatic changes can really have an impact on public health? So I think environmental change is a huge driver for biological systems, affecting genes to species to entire ecosystems and ultimately human health. And I think this makes climate change one of the major challenges facing humanity in the 21st century. So I think climate change is a really major issue because it's very difficult for individuals to actually observe in real time. It's slowly unfolding over large geographic areas, and that makes it a very, very big challenge for detecting the impacts on human health. These challenges also make climate change a very difficult thing for societies to respond to, and without good science, it's going to be very difficult for politicians and planners to really map out a roadmap to how to confront this great challenge. One of the really big challenges of dealing with climate change is trying to work out just how far and wide the impacts that we're expecting might be felt. And human health is a great narrow example of where we might have a better handle on quantifying those impacts than we might do in other systems, for example, on species and ecosystems. And health is a really, really interesting topic because it's also central to many people's lives. It's a central issue in politics. It's a central issue in decision making. So if we can quantify the impacts of climate change on health, we have a very powerful argument about doing something about those anticipated impacts. So one way we might do that is to try to work out that flow between climate change and human health outcome. And human health outcome is an incredibly expensive and also very topical and motivating topic for individuals and policymakers and other decision makers. So if we can work out that translation between emissions and the costs that are accruing as a result of health impacts, then we can turn that argument on its head to do something about those emissions in the first place.